Hi, this is Ken. Welcome to Ken channel. And today I'm gonna talk about rumination. Rumination is the one when something happens to you, you think about that same thing over and over, and sometimes it's irrational. Um, and then that loses sight of your positive aspect of you. So yeah, and I'm gonna ask you several questions uh, that could test your tendency of rumination. So first one is um, you tend to repeat thinking about the same thing, same thought that you want to stop thinking about. That's the first one. And second one, um, you tend to think about what you have said, what you have done over and over repeatedly. That's the second one. Third one is is it difficult for you to stop thinking about negative thought about yourself? Is it difficult for you to think about the negative thought about yourself? And can you switch it? Can you switch from negative thought to something else easily or not? And okay, and then do you tend to worry about what you have done over and over? Do you tend to think? Do you tend to worry about what you have done? The fifth one is okay. After this happens to me, after say you had a argument or discussion or debate, and then maybe 1 week after that happened, you go back there and reflect on that. Oh, I could have said that. I should have said that. That's the fifth one. Sixth one is excuse me. Okay, so in your mind, the sixth one is in your mind. Do you tend to repeat your actions you took in the past in a particular situation? That's the sixth one. In your mind, do you tend to repeat your action you took in the specific setting in the past? The last one, that's the seventh question. Sometimes you feel embarrassed or, in public. So, do you spend a lot of time on thinking about what embarrassed you in your mind over and over, and spending a lot of time on it? Okay, so that's those are 7 questions. Okay, and then you can tell if you have, say, if 1 or 2 questions applicable to you, you have almost like a no tendency of rumination. If you have, if it's applicable, few of the questions, and then it's a mild rumination. And then if you have maybe 3 to 5 questions that are that apply to you, it's kind of ordinary. So you might need to learn how to cope with it. And then if more than 5 questions applicable to you, that you have a tendency of rumination. Okay, so here's the like approaches to find out um, like triggers of rumination. First one, it's when you meet someone, or people, and does rumination happen more often? Second one is in the particular place or space area, do you tend to ruminate? Okay, the third one is the in particular condition, do you have a rumination? So those are how to say, ways to find your triggers of rumination. Okay, then next one, how to cope with rumination. First one, it's a typical one. Distract yourself. Um, when you're when you distract yourself, intentionally you want to focus on something else. So when you're focusing on something else, rumination does not tend to happen. So that's the first one, distraction. Distraction intentionally. So that's the key. That's the thing. So if you just like smoking cigarettes or watching movie without thinking about it, that's a different thing. Okay, the second one is okay, good. That's my favorite. Um, Reduce your stress or worry um, and anxiety by walking, doing exercises, and meditation. Um, and walking is good. Like if you go outside, then how to say, you walk outside at a certain rhythm. Focus on feet, like each step, or focus on like numbers, like you count 1, 2, 3, and just like at a certain rhythm, something like that. So stress reduction. The third one, yeah, that's a kind of interesting one. Like a postpone, like a negative event. Which means basically you schedule. This is interesting. You schedule a time to be anxious intentionally. So, like, say you do your best to go through a day, and then maybe after you come home, and then maybe you spend 30 minutes or 1 hour just thinking about the rumination. So then after that, you do something else. Fourth one, like a keep diary, and objectively, that's the key. Objectively, uh, you focus on the negative thoughts. Like you could keep a diary, you could keep a journal. Key is the objectivity. So you write it down, negative thoughts, on journal or diary as a third person. That's the key. Fourth one, just continue writing your rumination, like negative thoughts, over and over on the note. Okay, so that's how you might want to figure out your tendency of rumination, and then how you find out your triggers, and then and also coping skills. All right, thank you. This is Ken, and welcome to Ken channel. And today I talked about rumination. Thank you very much for coming to this channel, and I hope to talk to you soon. Thank you. Bye.